Hey guys, Julie here, and I just wanted to take a few minutes and share with you a little bit about our main products with Plexus and tell you a little bit about how to incorporate them safely and effectively into your daily routine. First off, I wanted to take a minute and just say congratulations in getting started in this incredible journey. I actually was led to this company about a year ago, and I can honestly say that it was the answer to so many prayers that I had put out just in not knowing and not getting the answers to many, many issues that I was dealing with health-wise. And so as you enter into this journey yourself, I do pray that it could be just a wonderful opportunity to move forward, to get answers, to feel hope and healing again, and to be connected in a group of others who are like-minded, supporting you along the way. You may have received this video from another ambassador, and that means that you are part of our larger community and our team. So I just wanted to say welcome. One of the things that I do like to tell people is that there are three main issues that people deal with that are directly related to every health condition and chronic disease that we deal with. And those are inflammation, blood sugar stability, and gut health. You may have heard these words and these terms over the years, and definitely they're all gaining more traction. You're hearing more of the news media and even articles written about them. Scientific studies are being published, and even reputable doctors are starting to talk more about functional medicine and about the different things that we can do to address our gut health and bring blood sugar stability and reduce our inflammation, and how critical and how important that is for our overall well-being and health. The good news is, and the thing that I'm so excited about, is that our triplex system directly addresses those three conditions, those three issues. And so I just wanted to share with you a little bit more about how they work and how you're going to start incorporating them into your daily life. So one of the things I have added in besides the triplex is our Xfactor Plus. I'm not sure if you can see that because of the glare, but it is our multivitamin. And so if you have not ordered this in your initial welcome pack, you can definitely add it on at any point, but you will be receiving a chart from your ambassador, and it may reference the Xfactor. If you don't have it, just go ahead and skip over that portion, and you can follow the guidelines for the triplex itself. It's very important that as you start introducing these products to your body, that we do it slowly. They are going to address these deep-rooted issues that a lot of us have dealt with for years and years and years. And so it's going to be critical and important to slowly work that in to see how our body responds. And that way we can adjust, and you can work with your ambassador to see the right pace and dosage for each product that is going to be specific for you. Please be in contact with your ambassador. Ask questions. We always like to say that no topic is off limits, even if it seems uncomfortable or, TMI. So definitely just be in touch. Reach out to us. That's what we're here for, and we love supporting you. So just to get started, the Xfactor, I do like to tell people, is an incredible multivitamin that is going to be optimal for nutrition absorption. It has several different ingredients, including aloe and black currant, that actually allow for the absorption. And so it's going to be 300 to 400 times more able to be absorbed into our body than the traditional multivitamin that you'll find out on the market. So if you don't have this one, I highly recommend adding it in, but I just wanted to let you know how it works along with the others. One of the other things that I will just finish up with this one is that it is fully methylated, and that's something, if you don't know the importance of that and how that impacts our body, definitely look it up in regards to methylated folate. It's very, very critical. So the other thing that I just like to tell people as they're getting started on your detox journey, as you're incorporating in these products, it's going to be really, really critical to go ahead and make sure that you're getting enough water on a daily basis. So the average recommendation for water intake is going to be half your body weight in ounces of water each and every day. So don't freak out. I know that initially sounds like a lot, but if you take your weight, you divide that in half, that number is going to be the amount of ounces that you need to drink. So you're going to take whatever, water cup, or if you have a water bottle that has fluid ounces measured on it, that's going to be really helpful to figure out, how many total of whatever vessel you use on a daily basis you're going to need to intake. And so it's really not that hard if you space it out throughout the day. And one of the things that you will find is that the Slim, as you're taking that, is going to increase your thirst sensation. So you probably will be feeling a little bit more thirsty than you traditionally do anyway. So one other note is that if you do have other forms of liquid intake, those do not count towards your water totals for the day. So especially if you're having soda or coffee, those you actually need to add in an additional cup. So if you had a glass of soda or a cup of coffee, you need to add an additional cup of water to your daily dosage of water intake to kind of offset that. Both of those are diuretics, and so it's actually going to decrease the amount of water in our system, so we need to offset that. So all that being said, we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the product. So you're going to incorporate your Slim in first. That's going to be the very first thing that we add into your regimen. And so the Slim comes just with these little sticks. It is a packet of powder. And so you're going to open it and put it into anywhere from 12 to 20 ounces of water. One of the things I like to tell people is if you like something that's a little bit more tart tasting, you're going to put less water. So you could actually do anywhere from like 6 to 8 ounces of water if you like it to be much more tart. If you want it to be more sweet, then you're going to actually dilute it with more water. And that's going to allow the stevia to actually kick in, and you'll have a little bit more of the sweet taste. So the Slim has a prebiotic in it. So it's actually going to start working in your gut immediately and kind of working to feed the good bacteria and prepare your body for the other two products. We do like to let people know that because it has the prebiotic in it, you are and probably will experience some forms of die-off as you are starting to take the product. So we don't like to say that to scare you, but we like to let people know realistically what it's going to do. So when you have yeast overgrowth or candida in your body, that is a condition that wreaks havoc. It actually causes lots and lots of issues in our bodies, from yeast infections to bloating to allergies. It can cause, left unchecked, can cause chronic illness. And so the prebiotic is actually going to start working to break that down. And so we like to let you know that you may experience some die-off or detox symptoms. Those are going to be, and your ambassador can provide a whole list for you of different things that you might experience. But most of them commonly are actually some of the symptoms that you're actually working to address. So things like you might experience some headaches, you might experience some nausea, you might experience some flu-like symptoms or achiness, bloating, some weight gain. I know none of that sounds fun or enjoyable by any means, But what it means is that the toxins are being broken down in your body. The yeast is being broken down. The toxins are being released. It actually can release up to 71 different toxins when you're going through this process. And so we want to make sure that those are leaving your body quickly. And we also want to make sure that you're as comfortable as possible during the process. So as I mentioned before, please be in contact with your ambassador. Let us know how you're feeling. Communicate with us how your body's responding. And that way we can make adjustments accordingly as needed. So that's the Slim. You're going to take this very first thing in the morning, right when you wake up. And we do recommend to take it at least 30 minutes before your first meal. That's going to make it the most effective. And also what we do recommend is that you drink it as quickly as you can. So within a 15-minute time period of mixing it up, you can put it either in a water bottle and shake it. It does absorb very nicely with cold water. So even if you want to add ice, I like to squeeze a little slice of lime in mine, and that gives it a little bit of added flavor. And then we do ask that you just drink it right away. So don't sip it all throughout the day. Just within a 15-minute period is when you want to ingest it. And that's going to allow it to be most effective because of that prebiotic and those digestive enzymes. You want to keep them alive and active. And so they have to be used within a certain time frame. So that's the Slim. For everyone, unless you are on thyroid medication or taking insulin, as I recommended, you're going to be taking this very first thing in the morning. If you are on either of those, you want to work with your ambassador because we just need to spread out your supplements away from when you take your medication. Most people are going to go ahead and take their Slim very first thing. And then you're going to take your Xfactor Plus with your first meal. I do recommend taking that with breakfast. You actually can take it with any meal. I like to take it with breakfast and just, that way I don't have to think about anything throughout the rest of the day. But you could take it with lunch or dinner as well. But 2 capsules is the recommended dosage for that. And so that's how that would go. The Slim, just a little side note, is some people do like to take 2 of these a day. You would take one in the morning and then you take one like in the afternoon, maybe between lunch and dinner. If you do decide to do that, you would need to order a second packet of the Slim because it is just a 30 packet supply. And so you would be running out before the month is over. One of the things that you'll notice on the bottle of the BioCleanse is it does say to take between meals. So if it works for you, you can set a timer on your phone. You can, if you don't work outside the home, this works for a lot of people where you actually are going to take 2 BioCleanse capsules in between breakfast and lunch and in between lunch and dinner. For many people, that is not idealistic. It just doesn't work super well. And so what I recommend for those people is to actually take their 2 BioCleanse with their Slim in the morning. And that way, you're just taking it first thing. You don't have to think about it, and you're good to go. So one of the things I do like to let people know is that, again, you're going to be following the chart to work up. We're going to start you just for about 3 to 4 days on the Slim by itself. Some people even like to do just a half a packet to ease in really slowly and allow their body to adjust. You could do a half a packet for a few days or a half a pack in the morning, half a pack at night, and then work up to the full dosage of the single pack in the morning. You're going to just add in, after the first few days, you're going to add in 1 BioCleanse capsule in the morning, and then you will add in an additional at night and work up to 2 and 2. With this one, I do let people know that everybody's body is different, and so you may not need the full dosage of the 4 BioCleanse, but we do want to introduce it to your body, see how it does, and then we can kind of decide what level is going to be best for you in terms of how your body's processing. This one is going to be super important. Sorry, the BioCleanse is super important because it does oxygenate your cells, and it is going to allow those toxins to release and to leave our body. It helps with regularity. It has a magnesium, which has so many different benefits for our bodies. And so this is one of my favorite products. It has helped me with so many different things, and I hope you will find it so beneficial as well. The last product is our ProBio 5, and that is our potent probiotic. And so one of the things that I do let people know is this one is different than any other probiotic on the market. It has 5 strains of good bacteria that are built in here. They're freeze-dried, so they don't activate till they get to our gut. And then it has a digestive enzyme that is actually going to break down the yeast, that hard exoskeleton of the yeast, which is what really attacks and addresses our candida issues. And then the third part is it has an antifungal that's going to prevent the yeast from coming back. And so this one, even if you have taken other probiotics, maybe you've been on one just prior to starting your Plexus regimen. That was the case for me. I had taken a probiotic. I bought the refrigerated kind and paid the extra money. And I just always had heard they were good for you, but it never did anything for me. And so when I started taking the ProBio 5, I started having die-off symptoms and I started feeling kind of yuck. But for me, because I had done so much research and I knew that what it was doing to my body was clearing out that bad bacteria, I was actually super excited when I started getting those die-off symptoms. So if you're receiving and kind of feeling different symptoms as you start to use your products, like I said, reach out to your ambassador, maybe even just, shout out, hey, I'm feeling awful, but I'm excited that they're working. And then we can work with you to figure out what is going to be best to just make it manageable for you. But again, you're going to start with this one, just one at night. And again, we'll have the chart for you. But we are going to work you up to an aggressive dosage. And that's going to be important to really kill off the yeast, and then we'll kind of send you back down. So you're going to take 1 capsule at night for the first week or so, and then 2 capsules at night for a week, 3 capsules at night for a week, up to a dosage of 4. We do recommend you staying there for anywhere from a month to 2 months, and until you really don't have any other symptoms that you were initially dealing with. That means that you've addressed the yeast, you've really gotten it under control, and then we can back down to the maintenance dosage. For some, a maintenance dosage is 3, and for some, it's the 2 that's recommended on the bottle. So I hope that all of that makes sense. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm so super excited about you investing in your health, in partnering with us, and allowing us to be a part of your health journey. We can't wait to support and encourage you in that. And I just want to let you know that you're worth it, that we are so glad that you have taken the time to research and to maybe be brave and do something different and to try something that you may not have ever thought of or heard of before, but we pray that you'll be amazed at the difference that it makes in your own life, and can't wait to hear your own testimony that you have to share with others in a few months as you're consistent with using your products. So thanks so much and welcome.